Tabby Tom and the case of the vanishing armor. Tabby Tom was lounging at his desk, paws behind his head, tail flicking lazily, when suddenly, whoosh! A pigeon darted in through the open window. It landed squarely on his desk, dropped a folded piece of paper, pooped in his ashtray, and then flapped away without so much as a coo. Tom sighed, pinched his nose, and muttered, "Classy delivery service." He picked up the ashtray and tossed it into the trash. Then, he unfolded the note. It read, "Hey Tom, I got a case back in the old country. If you want to come along, meet me at the airport at 6 p.m. Signed Blue." Tom looked at the clock. It was already 5:30. "Figures," he grumbled, grabbing his hat. "Blue never gives me enough time." A few hours later, Tom and Blue deplaned in Katstra, greeted immediately by a tall, dignified gray tomcat with a dramatic cape and whiskers so long they curled. "Ah, Blue, my nephew," the cat exclaimed with a heavy accent. "And you must be the famous detective Tabby Tom. I am Count Boris Longtail. We have a problem." He leaned in, voice dropping to a whisper. "Someone has broken into the castle and stolen your great-grandfather's legendary suit of armor and sword." Blue gasped. Tom adjusted his hat and muttered, "Another day. Another missing family heirloom." The investigation. Their first stop was the castle itself. An enormous place filled with secret passages, suspicious creaking doors. They began their investigation. Tom caught the cook sneaking out with a silver platter hidden under his apron. Suspicious. After some interrogation, and by interrogation, Tom meant eating half the pastries, it turned out the cook was just hoarding eclairs. The guest room. In the east wing, Blue swore he saw the missing sword glowing in the dark. After much sneaking, they discovered it wasn't a ghostly weapon at all, just the maid ironing glow in the dark bedsheets. They chased a squeaky figure who looked suspiciously armored. After a dramatic tackle, it turned out to be a rat wearing an old colander as a helmet. "I am Sir Cheddar of the cellar," he squeaked before fleeing into a hole. The truth revealed. After hours of running in circles, interrogating staff, and nearly getting lost in the castle's laundry chute, Blue fell in. Tom didn't let him forget it. They all gathered back in the main hall. Count Boris paced dramatically. "It makes no sense. Who could have taken it?" Just then, the butler entered, wheeling in a cart. On the cart, gleaming and sparkling, was the missing armor and sword. "Ah, yes," the butler said calmly. "I sent it out this morning to be polished. Thought you would want it looking its best for the family reunion tomorrow." Tom slapped his paw to his forehead. "I knew it." He turned to Blue and grinned. "It's always the butler." They both burst out laughing, and even Count Boris managed to chuckle. "Come," Boris said, clapping them both on the back. "Let us celebrate with eclairs, but not the ones from the cook's pocket."